This morning, I rise to update this Honorable House and the listening public on government's $150 relief initiative for parents and guardians who have children enrolled in the public school system. The $150 relief is part of the government's overall $15 million economic relief package to ease the financial burden on working families in Bermuda. Mr. Speaker, parents know their children's needs to prepare them for a good start in school. This government has provided $567,000 to help alleviate parents' yearly school expenses. The primary purpose of the relief is to help parents and guardians purchase school supplies, whether it be school shoes, sneakers, uniforms, sweaters, school bags, lunch kits, etc. Mr. Speaker, while the Ministry of Education is responsible for education in Bermuda, including private schools, funding for the provision of schooling is reserved for public schools only, Bermuda's only comprehensive system. As such, the provision of the $150 student grant is available to students in the public school system only. Mr. Speaker, the $150 relief is a one-time payment to parents and was rolled out on September 2nd, 2022. Technical officers from the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Finance took the time to ensure the application and payment process was thorough and payments were provided to eligible persons only. The Department of Education's Power School system has been set up so that eligible parents can submit their applications directly into the system. Mr. Speaker, every parent or guardian of a public school student has access to this system. When a child is enrolled as a public school student, they are given an account with logon details. Parents are positioned to check their child's school grades and daily attendance and obtain other information that the student or teachers may share with parents. The $150 relief application form has been designed within Power School and is linked directly to each student's Power School account using the student's school ID number. Only parents and guardians listed as the primary contact on the student's Power School account are eligible for the $150 relief. Mr. Speaker, parents were provided with an 8-step, easy-to-follow list of instructions on how to apply for the $150 relief. Visual graphics were issued so they could follow the steps on the graphics for resetting their Power School account and completing the application form. A list of frequently asked questions, or FAQs, was also prepared and shared with parents. Should parents have further questions or require further assistance, they should email relief@moed.bm. Mr. Speaker, like anyone being paid from the public purse, all payments must adhere to the financial compliance requirements of the Accountant General's Office. This means that for persons applying for the relief, a government-issued ID must be submitted along with proof of documents showing a bank account number with the same name and address of the applicant. Mr. Speaker, a completed application is one where the primary parent listed in Power School has submitted the application form providing all required information and emailed the banking confirmation details as per government's financial compliance requirements. Once the application and banking information has been verified, a payment request is sent to the Accountant General. After their due diligence and compliance checks, the funds are sent to the parent's bank account. I take an opportunity to remind parents and guardians to ensure that all information sent is accurate. The minimum time for the processing from application to payment is 10 business days after submitting a completed application. Mr. Speaker, while in theory the application process is straightforward, this exercise has revealed various scenarios that have led to unforeseen delays in some payment disbursements. To date, the team working on vetting has come across 1. Applications by persons who are not the primary parent. 2. Applications are submitted but requiring supporting documents that are not sent in a timely fashion or following the process for it to be easily vetted. 3. The Office of the Accountant General requiring banking and ID documentation not matching the person who has applied. 4. While having Power School accounts, parents have either never accessed the system before or have not accessed it in a long time, leading to difficulties remembering logon details, passwords, or how to navigate to the application form. 5. Children in the same household having different primary parents assigned in Power School. And 6. Parents not recognizing an application must be made separately for each child in order for government to maintain a clean accounting and auditing record. Mr. Speaker, we are always encouraged to see opportunities instead of problems. The unforeseen various issues I've just listed have helped uncover improvements that can be made to operate the Power School system. Parents who may have never used the system before now have an opportunity to see what information they can get from its effective use. Lastly, it has helped us update parents' contact information and correct incorrect or outdated information. I take this time to apologize to anyone who has applied and has not received their $150 relief payment. We are bound by government's financial due diligence and want to ensure the correct parent receives the payment. Mr. Speaker, we recognize that not every parent or guardian has access to a computer. The application form can be filled out using a desktop computer, a laptop or a tablet, or a cell phone using the internet. We are confident that our parents have one of these types of devices on hand to use. In fact, to date, the ministry has experienced only 2 parents who have called in or visited the ministry offices to share that they did not have a computer. In those instances, immediate assistance was provided to show them how to apply for the $100 relief using their cell phone. Similarly, Mr. Speaker, we understand that not all parents or guardians have bank accounts. Therefore, a process has been put in place for parents to inform the ministry with the correct information provided, payments can be made out by check. Mr. Speaker, the $100.50 relief was launched on September 2nd. A total of 434 parents submitted applications on this day. During the remainder of that weekend, including Labor Day, 426 parents submitted applications to claim the relief. We can report as of yesterday, September 29th, the ministry has received 2,253 applications from parents or guardians, of which 1,725 applications have been vetted for approval by the ministry and forwarded to the Accountant General's office for payment. Of those 1,725 vetted payments, the Accountant General's office has processed 933 for payment. Mr. Speaker, it is mindful that some parents may choose not to apply for the $100.50 relief. Some say, I have finished purchasing school supplies, while others say we do not need it right now. Although this might be the case, the $150 can be used later in the school year. Their children may lose a pair of shoes, need a new sweater for the cooler months, or replace a gym uniform, for example. The government's financial support can cover these instances. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, in closing, I encourage all eligible parents to apply for the $100.50 relief, as this provision by the government to ease the financial burden of our families with children enrolled in the public school. Parents will have until Monday, October 31st, to apply. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.